The family portrait hangs crooked, a subtle hint that all is not as it seems. This seemingly minor detail is the first clue in a much larger, more troubling story. A smiling couple, their arms draped around two bright-eyed children, radiate joy and unity. Their faces tell a story of love and togetherness, a picture-perfect family. A picture of happiness, or so it seems. The smiles, the laughter, the shared moments captured in these photos paint a beautiful facade. But beneath the surface, a dark secret festers. Like a storm brewing on the horizon, unseen and unspoken truths threaten to unravel the fabric of this family. Paternity fraud, a silent epidemic, casts a long shadow over countless families in Jamaica, leaving behind a trail of pain, anger, and broken trust. This betrayal strikes at the very heart of familial bonds, causing rifts that may never heal. For generations, this painful truth remained hidden, a taboo subject whispered behind closed doors. Families suffered in silence, afraid to confront the reality that could tear them apart. But the silence is finally breaking. Courageous individuals are stepping forward, sharing their stories and demanding change. They are the voices of a new generation, unafraid to challenge the status quo. More and more individuals are stepping forward, demanding recognition and justice. They gather at rallies, community meetings, and public forums, united in their quest for truth and accountability. Paternity fraud is not just a personal betrayal, it is a societal issue with far-reaching consequences. It affects not only the immediate family, but also the community and society at large, challenging the very foundations of trust and integrity. This is the story of broken promises, shattered dreams, and the enduring search for truth and reconciliation. It is a journey fraught with emotional turmoil, but also one of hope and resilience. It's a journey through the complexities of love, betrayal, and the enduring bonds of family, both real and imagined. Families come together to support one another, finding strength in their shared experiences and collective healing. It's time to shine a light on this hidden crisis and confront the uncomfortable reality of paternity fraud in Jamaica. By bringing this issue into the open, we can begin to address the deep-seated wounds and work towards a future where truth and justice prevail. The statistics are startling, painting a grim picture of the prevalence of paternity fraud in Jamaica. While official figures remain elusive, anecdotal evidence and numerous studies suggest the issue is widespread. Some estimates suggest that as many as 1 in 3 men may be unknowingly raising a child who is not biologically theirs. These numbers, though shocking, only tell part of the story. Behind each statistic lies a human face, a story of betrayal and heartbreak. These are not just numbers on a page, they represent real lives irrevocably changed by the deception. The true extent of the issue remains largely undocumented, shrouded in secrecy and shame. Many cases go unreported, with victims suffering in silence, fearful of the social stigma and legal ramifications. However, the growing availability and affordability of DNA testing are slowly peeling back the layers of secrecy, revealing the uncomfortable truth about paternity fraud in Jamaica. The motivations behind paternity fraud are complex and varied, rooted in a tangled web of cultural, financial, and social factors. For some women, it's about securing financial stability for their child, often driven by poverty or a lack of support from the biological father. In other cases, the deception stems from a desire to preserve a relationship, with women fearing the consequence of infidelity. They may feel trapped, believing that revealing the truth will lead to abandonment or violence. Cultural norms, too, play a significant role. In a society where having a child within a relationship is often perceived as essential, women may feel pressured to find a father figure, even if it means concealing the true paternity. Whatever the reason, the decision to engage in paternity fraud is rarely taken lightly. It's a desperate act, born out of difficult circumstances, and its consequences are far-reaching and devastating. Section 4. Lives torn apart. The devastating ripple effects of paternity fraud. Paternity fraud is not a victimless crime. It is a deeply personal betrayal that can have far-reaching consequences for everyone involved. The emotional and psychological impact can be devastating, leaving scars that may never fully heal. It inflicts deep emotional wounds on all involved, the men deceived into raising children who are not their own, who often feel a profound sense of loss and confusion. They may question their own judgment and feel a deep sense of betrayal. The children, too, are victims in this scenario. They are robbed of their true identity, often feeling a sense of displacement and confusion about their place in the world. The revelation can lead to a crisis of identity, affecting their self-esteem and emotional well-being. And even the women who carry the burden of the secret are not spared. They live with the constant fear of the truth coming out and the guilt and shame that accompany their deception. The weight of this secret can be a heavy burden to bear. For men, the discovery of paternity fraud can be earth-shattering. It can feel like the ground has been pulled out from under them, leaving them in a state of shock and disbelief. The trust they once had in their partner is shattered, and they are left to pick up the pieces of their broken lives. Years of love and devotion crumble, replaced by feelings of betrayal, anger, and grief. The emotional toll can be immense, leading to a range of negative emotions that can be difficult to process and overcome. These feelings of betrayal and anger can manifest in various ways, from intense sadness and depression to explosive anger and rage. The emotional scars can be deep and long-lasting, affecting their ability to trust and form relationships in the future. The emotional toll can be immense, leading to depression, anxiety, and even thoughts of suicide. The sense of loss and betrayal can be overwhelming, making it difficult to see a way forward. The psychological impact can be profound, affecting every aspect of their lives. They may struggle with feelings of worthlessness and hopelessness, finding it difficult to move on from the betrayal. Children, caught in the crossfire, often bear the brunt of the fallout. The revelation of paternity fraud can shatter their sense of identity and family, leaving them feeling lost and confused. They may struggle to understand why this has happened and what it means for their future. The revelation of paternity fraud can shatter their sense of identity and family, leaving them feeling lost and confused. They may struggle with feelings of resentment, abandonment, and anger towards both parents. They may feel a sense of betrayal and confusion, questioning their own identity and their place in the family. The emotional scars can be deep, affecting their relationships and emotional well-being for years to come. They may struggle with feelings of resentment, abandonment, and anger towards both parents. The sense of betrayal can be overwhelming, leading to a range of negative emotions that can be difficult to process and overcome. The emotional scars of paternity fraud run deep, leaving families fractured and broken. The trust that once held the family together is shattered, and the road to healing can be long and arduous, leaving families fractured and broken. The sense of betrayal and loss can be overwhelming, making it difficult to see a way forward. The emotional scars can be deep and long-lasting, affecting every aspect of their lives. The road to healing is long and arduous, requiring open communication, forgiveness, and a commitment to rebuilding trust. It is a journey that requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to work through the pain and betrayal, requiring open communication, forgiveness, and a commitment to rebuilding trust. It is a journey that requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to work through the pain and betrayal. But with time, effort, and support, it is possible to heal and rebuild a stronger, more resilient family. Section 5. Unveiling the Truth, DNA Testing and the Quest for Answers. The rise of affordable and accessible DNA testing has been a game-changer in the fight against paternity fraud. In the past, confirming paternity was a lengthy, expensive, and often inaccessible process for many families. Today, however, advancements in technology have made DNA testing kits readily available, even in remote areas of Jamaica. This accessibility has empowered countless individuals to seek the truth about their biological relationships without the need for invasive procedures or exorbitant costs. Once a costly and complex procedure, DNA testing is now widely available in Jamaica, offering a simple and accurate way to confirm biological relationships. Laboratories across the country have streamlined the process, ensuring that results are delivered promptly and with a high degree of accuracy. This shift has not only made DNA testing more accessible, but has also increased public trust in the results, providing a reliable means to resolve paternity questions. For many, DNA testing provides much-needed closure, confirming or debunking suspicions and allowing individuals to move forward with their lives. The emotional relief that comes with knowing the truth can be profound, helping to heal old wounds and build stronger family bonds. However, the journey to these answers is often fraught with anxiety and uncertainty, as individuals grapple with the potential outcomes and their implications. It offers men the opportunity to confirm paternity and solidify their rights and responsibilities as fathers. This confirmation can be a pivotal moment, reinforcing a father's commitment to his child and providing a legal foundation for his role in the child's life. For many men, this validation is not just about legal rights, but also about personal identity and the deep emotional connection to their children. However, the increased accessibility of DNA testing has also fueled a sense of mistrust and suspicion within relationships. The ease of obtaining a test can sometimes lead to impulsive decisions, driven by fear or doubt, rather than thoughtful consideration. This can strain relationships, as partners may feel accused or betrayed by the mere suggestion of a test. What was once whispered about in hushed tones is now openly discussed, leading to a rise in paternity disputes and family breakdowns. The public discourse around paternity and DNA testing has brought these issues to the forefront, making them a common topic of conversation in many households. While this openness can lead to greater awareness and understanding, it can also exacerbate tensions and conflicts within families. While DNA testing can provide answers, it's essential to remember that it's only the first step. The results of a test can open up a myriad of emotional and social challenges that need to be addressed with care and sensitivity. Counseling and support services play a crucial role in helping families navigate these complexities, offering guidance and mediation to foster understanding and reconciliation. The emotional and social complexities of paternity fraud run deep, demanding empathy, understanding, and a commitment to finding solutions that prioritize the well-being of all involved, especially the children. It's a journey that requires patience, compassion, and a willingness to engage in difficult conversations. Ultimately, the goal is to build stronger, more resilient families that can thrive despite the challenges they face.